Hi, good morning and welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 961 and we're here live in Southwest Florida at the beach. I'm Kristin Omdahl. Happy Tuesday. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning. Let me know if you have questions for me or just say hi. I'm so happy you could be here and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I'm going to tell you a little silly story while I'm waiting for people to pop over from pre-chat and notifications. This is my favorite blouse that I've ever worn in my life, and I think I bought it for the first time in the actual Lucky Brand store when we had one here in Southwest Florida, and it was a size extra large, and then I lost weight, so then I went on eBay and bought it used in a size medium. Then I gained weight, then I damaged both of them over the course of time. One had a rip here, the other one had missing buttons. One of them lost the elastic in the sleeve here. So then I ended up buying a third one. I can't remember if it was another medium. I think it was another medium so that I could take it to wear on the TV show, not this season, but the prior season. So bought one in the store retail, bought two on eBay, and neither the medium nor the extra large fit me anymore. So I went on eBay again and I bought it in another size. This is size large, so the used ones I'm buying for about $10 a piece, but it's my favorite shirt ever. I love the sheer fabric, I love the elastic cuffs, love the print, love the colors. So anyway, this is my fourth time purchasing the same shirt, one time new, 3 times used, and I couldn't be happier to have it again, to be honest with you. So that's my silly little story today. But it's funny and I love it, and I'm very happy to have my favorite shirt back again. And that's funny because it's been my favorite shirt for like, I don't know, 6 years now? That's hilarious. Anyway, thank you so much for everybody who has said hello. I did not say hello to all of the names because I was talking, but I'm so glad you're all here. Happy Tuesday, and thank you for being here. Hi Judy, hi Lisa, hi Grace and Joe and Kat, Sharon. These are some of the names that I have seen and are seeing now. Ooh. No wonder my knee and my leg were feeling funny. I had this underneath my towel. Anyway, piece of coral or a rock or something. Hi Joan, hi Sharon, hi Lori. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 961, which means we have 39 episodes to go before our big 1000th episode. If you would like to share your story of what my show has meant to you all of these years, please feel welcome to fill out the form on my website. It's one of the more recent blog posts. It says invitation to participate in the 1000th episode. I would love to hear what the show has meant to you, and I know everybody else would too, so please, if you feel up for doing it, please share it there, and I will be reading everybody's stories live on air at the 1000th episode to make it about the community and about all of us together. So really excited about it. Hope you are too. It's going to be fun for you to watch. We're all going to need Kleenex that day for sure, but I can't think of a better way to celebrate the 1000th episode because none of this would be happening without all of you. Yep, here we go. Somebody want to get... I had a feeling there'd be issues today. Anyway, thank you, Judy. Thank you, Judy. All right, he's been timed out, so if anybody wants to delete him, that would be great as well. All right, I have a bunch of things. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Judy. Thank you all so much. We have 5 moderators here on the show, and we do our very best to keep things nice and clean and safe here for everybody, safe for all of you, and hopefully safe for me as well. And sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and that's okay. We just do our best to get rid of them when we can. Is he blocked? I'm guessing he's not blockable if he has the ability to keep doing this. Yes, Sharon, the tide is incredibly low today, and isn't that so amazing? Let's turn the camera around so you can see, because like, look at that. Look how low it is there, and even here, And look at that, I almost sat down there this morning, but I'm wearing white jeans and I didn't really want to sit in wet sand in white jeans, and I have to go somewhere right after the show this morning, so I didn't really want to sit in wet jeans for the next couple of hours. There we go. All right, well, guys, all I can tell you is to just ignore this nuisance person here this morning. Please don't let it bother you. If you need to just ignore the comments, do that. You know, there's only so much we can do when other people misbehave. The only thing we can do is control how we react to other people. So, yeah, if it's uncomfortable for you, please just turn off comments. I can't control the behavior of other people any more than you can, and whether it's happening to me in a live broadcast, or happening to you in your social media, or happening to any of us in our real lives, we have no control over the behavior of other people. All we can control is how we react to things. So thank you. I appreciate it if it doesn't bother you. I apologize to anybody that it does bother. And again, turn off comments if it bothers you. It does not bother me. There's only so much we can do about the behavior of other people. Really not much. And in the world of social media, it's even less. There's even less that we can do sometimes. So anyway, if you would like me to continue, I have lots of amazing things to share with you today. So I would rather not quit because somebody's being a jerk on here. I think it's better to show the whole world that we can keep going, because it's not how other people behave, it's how we react. And by me taking the control back and sharing my show with you, I am showing the right kind of attitude. Okay, so I have lots of fun things to show you this morning. First of all, what should we show first? Okay. So last night I started showing the fact that I have two sets of the Layla shawl, because there were a lot of people that really liked this piece and really liked the way I wore it as a vest, but didn't like the fact that wearing one of them as a vest actually meant it had extremely little coverage in the back. So I was explaining visually that you could sew them together. So let's do this way. So here we go. Here's two Layla wraps, right? And I'll fold it in half to show you the quick version. So what I showed when we only had one was that if you draped it over your shoulders, you could get the look of a vest in the front, but it would be super short in the back. And so for anybody who was saying, I really like that, but I would like more coverage over, my bum, I said you could make two and then sew them down the center half of the line of the length, and then wear it as a Ruana style vest. So then you get that look in the front that we all loved the other day. I'm not sure this is 100% even, but you can certainly get the gist of it. So there is the front look that we all love, but here is the back look then. So it's identical on the front and back. And then what I thought was super interesting about this is that I chose to mirror the stripes going from light to dark towards the center, but we could also flip this around and do light to dark. Let's see, what did I say? It goes dark to light from the center out now. We could flip them and do light to dark from the center out, or we could make them line up in stripes. And if you want, I can show you all three of those quickly this morning. And then I have other things that I can show you as well. So, yeah, this is a lot more coverage. It's twice as much coverage, right? Because it's twice as much fabric now. All right, so I'm going to quickly, I just used some butterfly clips. Obviously, if you were doing this for permanent for permanently securing it, you could very easily just, what was I gonna say? You could sew this. Yeah, you could sew it. I'm going to show you the stripes without mirroring. I think this way is going to be really pretty too. And again, I'm just eyeballing this, spitballing it here on the beach. If you were sewing this for real, obviously you would want to take your time on a table, get all the pieces lined up, but I think I can still give you, see, I think this is really pretty too. What do you think? I liked the mirrored look, the mirrored stripes, but I think the stripes going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is also super pretty. So I'll show you the front and back. Isn't that nice too? And then we can also belt this. I brought a belt so you could see what this would look like belted. It actually looks more like a finished piece this way too. You know, like a sized garment. Okay, so we could do this. And then you could blouse it up. You know, if you wanted to, you could even sew the sides. Or if you wanted, but see, here's the thing. You know how we did corset ties for the sleeves so that we, on the Luxe Fantasy vest, so that we had the option of doing sleeves or no sleeves? You can do that with this as well. If you made chain ties, you could corset tie these two together and do the sleeves that way so that you had options, so that you could still wear it as a scarf or a wrap when you wanted to, or wear it combined as a vest. But what do you think? Which stripes do you like best? I could flip them around so we do light to dark from inside out. Do you want me to do that one too? Why not? Let's do all three. I think it's so interesting to see how these slight modifications can actually make something look so, it's quite a different look, don't you think, by the way you set up the stripes? And so for any of you that are wondering about which way you want to do the stripes, I'm sure one of these will speak to you and you'll say, oh yeah, that's definitely the one I like the best. Okay, all right, I've got now I did the lightest color in the center, so we'll mirror out from here. I don't think I clipped high enough. Let's do one more, just a little bit higher. Yeah, I lost one. Shoot, oh, there it is. Morning. Okay. We'll try this now. Whoopsie. Oh, feels so good on. Feels so soft and cozy. All right, I totally mismatched them, so don't look at the ends in the front, but you can see how the stripes look different this way. Here's the back. And here is the front. And I'm sure that seeing them in the different ways will be super helpful to see which type of a stripe sequence you like the best, right? Maybe one stands out to you over the other. You know what? Well, those of you that are still here with me, and I appreciate you being here, I'm going to, maybe I could pop off and come right back on. Do you think that might be a better idea since this isn't working? Eve likes the stripes symmetrical, so either light to dark from the center out, or so mirroring the stripes she likes the best. And Kat likes the pink on the inside the best. Yeah, interesting. I think I like, Judy says it won't matter. Okay, all right, thanks guys. If you're fine, then let's just keep going. You're staying. I see quite a few people that are gonna stay. Okay, thank you. Okay, then let's just try to stay. I like the fact that you can change it. I like the fact that you can change it. Okay, thanks guys. You know, your opinion matters to me, so if you guys are fine, I'm fine. I'm not standing down to bullies. I just don't want you guys to be upset, that's all. Okay, are we ready to move on to another one then? I also wore the Camilla Tunisian cardigan last night, but because the lighting was so dark because we were backlit for the sunset. By the way, how amazing was the sunset last night, right? Sunset was amazing. Okay, so how gorgeous is this on? It does come with a belt. You can belt it, but it is nice and oversized where I think it's absolutely amazing, just even left open. And because of the shaping and the size of it, I love a cardigan that you can leave open. Oh my gosh, someone sent me a super chat. I don't know who it was. Let me see if I can scroll. Gina, thank you so much, Gina. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so, so much. Thank you. All right, so here's the Camilla cardigan. I did a 3/4 sleeve, but you could absolutely extend your sleeves and make them as long as you want. Isn't this beautiful? It's so easy too. It's Tunisian double crochet, which is a quick stitch, and it's worked lengthwise in rows. It actually is relatively quick for such a large project. And here is another example of mirroring the stripes. I mirrored the stripes on this one from light to dark, center out in the front and back, because I thought that might be slimming to put the darkest colors on the outside for a cardigan, because it gives the optical illusion of less volume here. Hey, we can all use a little bit sometimes, right? Yep, Judy, great point. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kathy loves the Camilla cardigan. I do too. I love wearing mine. It's so easy to wear. It's so flattering on, even for someone who's not perfectly shaped. We all, not everybody, a lot of us carry a little extra weight, maybe more than we want sometimes, and this is a great way to have a figure flattering layer that makes you feel, you know, a little more put together. I think it looks great over a white silhouette like I'm wearing today, but depending on what colors you choose, you could do any type of a silhouette underneath. You could do a blouse and pants. You could wear this over a dress. And in fact, if you're going to wear it over a dress, then it might be really pretty to cinch in the waist with the belt. So I'll throw the belt on real quick so you can see it's super cute with the belt too. And the thing with the belt is that you could definitely blouse it up. See, isn't that cute too? Yeah, so I mean, once you decide to add butterfly clips or corset ties or a belt, you have so many more options then as well. It really is amazing. Thank you, Judy. I love mine. I love it. So that's 5 colors of Be So baby yarn. These are also 5 colors of Be So baby yarn. And if you would like to get some inspiration for putting 5 colors, the sleeves are not Tunisian crochet. I thought it was, are they? No, I'm sorry. The sleeves are Tunisian crochet. It is the front bands and the sleeve cuff that is regular double crochet. The sleeves are Tunisian crochet, and they are in that 5th darkest color that I used along the edge. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it so much. So this shows you one example of 5 colors. We have silver, lavender, prince, periwinkle, indigo, and navy. And then in this one we use 5 colors of Be So baby yarn, from salmon to gold, turquoise, prince, and indigo. But if you would like more color ideas, I have a blog post on my website with 28 nature-inspired, curated sets of 5 colors that you might be interested in. I put together 25 different combinations, and Be So Baby comes in 60 colors, so really a fun way to get those juices flowing and maybe get some other ideas for different ways to choose 5 colors. Okay, that is all I had to say about these 2. Unless there are any more questions, then I will be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next thing I wanted to show you. Thanks, Judy, for sharing links for everything I'm talking about. I appreciate it so much. Anybody have any other questions? All right, well, if there are no other questions, then we will move on. And you know what, I can show you some more draping. As long as we've got it here and I have a butterfly clip, I can actually drape another piece. So I brought the Marengo wrap today. I didn't bring the cardi wrap. I just brought the rectangular wrap because I wanted to talk about the stitch pattern on this one. This, and they both have the stitch pattern. The other one has the armhole openings, but this one's just the square or the rectangular fabric. The beauty about a fabric like this is that you can still style it so many ways. So to start with, you know, we've got our good old butterfly clip here, which will close something up. I don't know if I did that evenly, but you get the idea. And so you can secure your wrap and wear it like this. I'm pretty sure it is long enough to do a belt too, and then that does give it more of a, once you blouse something like this up with a belt, it does look a little more like a fitted vest, which is a nice option to have. So if we flatten these fronts out, blouse up the sleeves, so now it has the illusion of sleeves, and it just looks like a little bit of a cropped vest, which is super cute too. Obviously this doesn't work if you want your bum covered, but if you're okay with that, it's another nice option. This size will also be amazing as a voluminous scarf slash cowl. Like you can wrap it around your neck for a nice big chunky scarf, and then with these flower fringes you could also tie them to secure it like a cowl, or you could use a butterfly clip to do the same, like this. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that gorgeous? And look at, even have some of the fringe dangling down, like, oh, so pretty. So, but wait, there's more. So take a closer look at the stitch pattern now. It's an offset little mini pineapple, which is like a strawberry almost, which I think is so beautiful. And so I'm working on a concept to teach you how to take any offset stitch pattern like that and turn it into a top-down increasing shawl. So this is that same stitch pattern that I'm now working up as a top-down increasing shawl. Can you see that? That it's the same stitch pattern? And I think I've found an easy way to teach how to do this and for you to be able to create your own top-down design with any offset pattern. So as I'm going to be sharing some examples of it in my new book, book 21, titled so far, but I'm also going to convert it into a class because I think it's going to be really exciting for any of you that have reference books at home to be able to take any offset stitch pattern and turn it into a top-down increasing shawl, which then gives you the ability to do anything with a double increase. So if you wanted to turn it into a top-down increasing shawl, or a rectangular or a square Afghan work from the center out, or a hexagon Afghan work from the center out, or turn it into the raglan corners for a yoke. Like, once you understand this, once you get this concept, you'd be able to do this for any offset stitch pattern. Isn't that exciting? And I'm super excited. So I'm working on a bunch of it, and I'm doing it in a bunch of ways because I'm testing it out on different stitch patterns for the reference section of book 21, but I will continue it on from there and create a class out of it too, or maybe even a series of classes out of it, because I feel like this is a game changer for anybody who likes to explore making things on their own, and having that, if you have a stitch reference book, you could then do a top-down triangular shawl or a garment from any of them. Like, I really feel like this is going to be a very empowering lesson to learn. So I'm very excited, and I hope you are too. Does anybody have any other questions? I'll give you another example. Remember the stitch pattern from the Petals Mitt? I did that here too. This one is that stitch pattern converted into the double increase for the center of the triangle and the single increase for the sides, which then, once you understand that, you could apply this to anything with that double increase. So it could then be a square Afghan work from the center out, or it could be the raglan shaping for a yoke also. Excuse me. Does anybody have any other questions? I think I showed a lot today. Does anybody have any other questions? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for all the blessings, guys. I appreciate it so much. Yes, the ocean is the Gulf is very calm today, kind of like it was last night. It was super calm last night too. Thank you. Thank you for all the blessings for my sneeze. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, you know, I did think about the hair curler thing, and you know what I'm stumped on is what to do for the center of it, because what makes that hair curler thing work is that it has a more dense core, so that you aren't affecting the size of the curls by squeezing too hard in one spot and then squeezing too light in the other. You get a more consistent shaped curl because of that dense core. So until I can figure out what I would put in the center of the crochet tube, I'm still just on the thinking side of it. But it's still a valid idea, and it's still something that I like. I like the idea of doing it. I just haven't figured out the right way to do it yet. Yes, my hair is getting longer, Anna. I am excited. I like my hair longer. As long as it stays healthy, I like it long. I'm probably due for a haircut soon, and I did promise that I would cut my hair on camera when it's time, so it's probably soon. All right, does anybody have any other questions? All right, well, thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the beach, my demos, chatting with me and everyone else. Remember, we can't control how other people behave. We can only control how we react. Everything comes from within, guys, and so no matter what's going on in your life, remember, the only thing you can control is how you react to other things. I want to give a gigantic shout out to all of the amazing moderators that have been here today, and if need be, we will discuss things in more detail another time, but let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye.